Hey, welcome back to Five Lakes Garage, and tonight we're actually going to do something on the CJ. Yes, I said tonight because it is late. We'll see how that goes. But, okay, this is my 1980 CJ5. We call it the pumpkin for obvious reasons. It's bright, orange and black. Anyway, I do have a dual battery setup on this thing, and if you saw some of the other videos, I kind of did a little walk around about how I installed all this. Now, here's my problem. I don't drive this thing very often. We have an 89 Grand Wagoneer. I drive that a little bit. I drive this a little bit. I drive my Dodge a little bit, my Taco, and the RAV4, and now the boat. Now, the problem with this is that the batteries die because I always forget to trip my two breakers up here when I'm done driving it, and it drains. I do have some LEDs and stuff like that inside. It just drains the batteries. Every time I want to go out there, click, 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 click. Not good for batteries. Now, we want these things to last a really long time. So what we're going to do today is actually install, real quick like, an onboard battery charger. That's right. Get out of here. Now, this guy right here, it is a Genesis 2 bank system. Now, I got this from actually working on my boat over there because it has 3 batteries. And one controller will control all 3. This is only a 2 bank because I only have 2 batteries. So, we're going to use this one. So, what does this do? Well, we're going to attach this somewhere under here somewhere. And then we're going to hardwire it to the battery. So, all we have to do is come up here to the front, plug in an extension cord, and it will automatically charge our batteries. So every time we want to leave, you unplug it, you get going because your batteries are going to be nice and charged. Now, this guy here is waterproof. It is heat resistant and it is cold resistant. So perfect for my CJ. I also got one for the Dodge, but I'm only going to do the video on the CJ because it's the same darn thing. So anyway, as soon as I get this thing unwrapped, we're going to find out where we want to put it and how we're going to mount it and how we're actually going to hook up to our batteries. Give me a second. Need to find my knife. Need my knife. All right, let me show you all the features that I really like about this system. It does have a thermal safety on it. So if your batteries are overcharged, they're going to heat up. It's going to shut itself off so you don't blow up your batteries. That's a good thing. Another thing too. All right, this thing here is built. I mean, this is hardcore here. It's actually designed in USA, but made in Vietnam, but that's okay. But it is actually sturdy construction. No, they are not a sponsor. I just like them that much. And on both leads, now this goes to your positive and negative of your batteries that you're trying to charge. But each side has its own fuse. How good is that? So anyway, so I got 2 banks. So I have 2 sets of fuses, 2 sets of wires and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to the batteries. Now, where are we going to mount this thing? Well, I think what I decided to do, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to build a little mount that this thing will sit on. It will sit right on here on top of the batteries. You should be able to clear the hood, which is great. I will have the power wire. I'm thinking come out underneath somewhere down here below, and that'll be out of the way. And then all I got to do is plug it in when I get there. So, first things first, we need to go get a wrench and go ahead and hook up your leads to each one of your batteries. Bam! Easy, baby. All right, I got it all connected. It is 1 bank here, 1 bank there. I just have to clean up the wires. Don't worry, I'm going to get to it. But I wanted to show you the actual controls itself. Now, 1 battery is already showing that it's okay. The other one, not so much. Now, this is an AGM because it's gel. Because I got them on sideways. They are gel. They are Optimus. If you had a regular 12 volt, which would be a lead acid, they'll be on this one. If you have a lithium, it does that as well. See, this battery's already number 1. So yeah, it is green. It's going to stop charging. This one right here, it's working on it. It'll get there. But anyway, I need to go make that mount. And when I come back, I'm probably going to wear a different shirt because I am getting tired because it is light. But anyway, it's a good start. We're going to see you in the morning. All right, so we are back on the CJ5. Not sure exactly where I left it off because it has been a little bit of time because I kind of got distracted. But anyway, so I went ahead and made a mount for the actual charger itself. This is just off of a network panel, which is the ones I got behind me. Just cut it out with the plasma, ground it down. I put a hole in it just so it'll fit on the battery hold down bracket that I made. Now I just put a tie wrap over here on the bottom only to keep it from having the screws dig into the actual battery itself. A piece of matte, foam, rubber, or something like that would actually work a lot better. I just don't have any. So these guys here, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it does do regular 12 volt. It does AGM, which is these guys here. So they're gel filled. You got lithium, and then you also have the repair. The repair is if your battery is dead. Like it shows nothing. Most of the time what you can do is actually take two batteries and jump them together and then just hit the charger, and then eventually it will start charging enough to actually recover. This way, you just put it on repair, plug it in, walk away, come back, and it's done. Now these guys sponsors? No. I bought these things. So anyway, I'm gonna put that up there. Don't forget your lock washer and your nut. And yes, these are all grade 8 bolts because that's all pretty much all I really carry. All right. So this guy is actually in there. It's not going to go anywhere. And now I am ready to go every time I want to park this thing. Because I bring it in, I grab an extension cord and plug it in right there. So anyways, that's a quick and easy way of actually protecting your batteries. I do not drive this thing that often. I do have the Wagoneer, I got the truck, I got the other truck, I got the boat now. So I got other things to drive. So I do not drive this that often. Mostly because if it's raining, not driving it. If it is cold, not driving it. And yeah, so it sits here for a lot of times. So I put this guy up here just to be able to protect my batteries. These things are not that old, and one of them is already showing signs of fatigue. So I'm gonna have to get another one. Anyways, check out all the other stuff that we do here at 5 Lakes Garage. And if you really want to, you can go over to 5 Lakes ODL, which is Outdoor Living, and actually check it out and see us actually wheel this thing, or wheel the Wagoneer, or the Tacoma, or actually go fishing. Those are the ones I like the most. Anyway, check out everything else. Take it easy, have fun, as always, and protect your stuff. So this next year, well, in the spring, I can crank it right up, get back on the trails, and see you out there one day. Later.